Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is Light Liger, of course, and today I'm gonna be doing a bit different type of a video. It's been a while since I've done exposés, but here's one. And basically the whole day I've been talking to some of the developers and people who work in the DFL community, and they've been basically feeding me information about this one guy who has been basically part of many different scams in the DFL community. Basically, he's been running multiple ones. He's been bumping the price and then basically dumping all the tokens in the market, and that's what he's been doing with all of these projects, along with coming along with other projects and asking them for money for promotion and then dumping those tokens as well. And let's go into the very beginning of this story. So we don't know when this guy started doing scams. This video is merely touching the surface. There's so much to this story altogether, and more research to be honest done, so I won't do like follow-ups on this guy, but he goes by the name of Someone No One. Okay, that is not a very great name, but he is called SONO. That's what we're going to be referring him as in this video. And SONO is from India. This is something that we have confirmed. We have a couple of sources that really support this theory that he is from India. And his first likely victim or project was Claymore, and I obviously talked about that. And he was part of the Claymore scam. I don't know if he was the admin, but he was definitely part of this plan to basically print new tokens. And I was able to find, well, actually he has many addresses, and we found one address that holds 727,000 Claymore tokens. And also the thing that there's many tokens on a lot of these accounts, which seems that he may be part of many multiple scams at the same time, which are not DFL necessarily. And we also found that he has 566 DeFlash on this account as well. So this links them together, that he is part of the DeFlash. We're 100% sure that he is behind DeFlash. There's many people who have come forward and given me information that SONO is definitely running the DeFlash project. And I obviously did a video just a couple of days ago. Once again, I probably should have done a bit more research about the project, but you never know because you don't have, developers' faces or anything. You don't even hear their voices and stuff like that. It's hard to verify these things, to be honest. And basically, you can see a lot of like a similar styles what he's been doing. So actually distributions are like rigged from the beginning and stuff like that, and not many people are actually getting the tokens. And in case of like DeFlash, like it's a very low supply, and that's something that he's been doing with a lot of projects recently. And I actually talked to another guy called Jack, who seems to be one of the admins in DeFlash, and he said and basically came forward that he gave SONO 30 to 20% of the supply. I don't know if he's another of SONO's accounts, but he seemed pretty mental when I was talking about him. Was not making a lot of sense, to be honest. And, maybe he's a victim of SONO, but SONO did this. So what he did actually on Mero obviously posted about this, that they gave 600k Mero to this guy, and basically that was SONO in order to promote the project. And basically he just dumped all the 600k tokens to the market. We have the transactions of that. He also has still in one of his accounts holds around, 54,000 whole or something like that, a very significant amount altogether. And then there's also in that same account there is Transburn, which is another token that he is also promoting. You see that SONO has also 2 Telegram chats, which he's running, Pro Trade Signals and Pro Trade Airdrops. And in these Telegram groups where he's promoted Transburn, he has promoted Black Hole also, and he has promoted also Mero. So he was part of Mero promoting, he guess he did a bit of promotion, and obviously now, recently, he's promoting DeFlash. So in this one account, we see that he has Transburn there, he has DeFlash there, and then there's a significant amount of, Black Hole, and then there's also Digitex Futures shares, which indicates that he is doing margin trading. He's probably a very big gambler. This would kind of like explain some of his unethical behavior. Like, this guy is running like really deep. And also have theories that he might be part of Volcaneos as well, because some of his accounts that I was able to dig out actually hold a significant amount of Volcaneos tokens as well. And this guy basically just, as I said, he went to Mero, he went to Super Black Hole, he was asking for money for promotion, and that's probably he did with DeFlash, or he runs DeFlash, I'm not sure. But basically, he owns 30% of DeFlash already, so this token is obviously worthless at this point. And this is a guy, is running these scams, and he'll keep running these scams, basically. And what he did, he was also, if I didn't mention it already, he was also in Void, the Ethereum one, not the Tron one. And in Void, I did a video back then, like, is it already 2 months ago? And he was one of the people who didn't want to pay me for doing that work. And I had to go through extra hoops of talking to the Mero dev, and he had contacts to there, and they eventually paid me off, the reparations basically for that video. But, I mean, he was one of those people who wouldn't pay, and he also had raffles. And one of the ex-Void people, or he's currently working on Void, told me that there was a raffle for 10 people to win 100 Void. And he basically chose 7 of those winners as his own accounts and sent Void to those accounts. So, I mean, raffles is a really good way to basically run a scam. And that also tells a lot about the project, that something about the distribution is not going right. So if there's raffles, self-drops, or like very long waiting for people to buy in, or like the distribution happens, that's when you gotta get like really, really sketchy, like what is really going on here. And this guy, just gotta, there's not really way to identify him or know him, like he will be scamming a lot of people in the future, but I thought I would be kind of like exposing him right now on the projects that he's been working. And the projects that I've been mentioning here, Volcaneos, DeFlash, Transburn, stay away from them, 100%. Like, these are going to be probably doing an exit scam. Let's see what's going to be happening on the next 24 hours. And also, I might have an inkling that he has something to do with Fuze. There's not really that much evidence yet of that, but he might be involved with the promotion on that project. Fuze has been very sketchy to me altogether, so I don't know what to exactly say or think about it. So keep your eyes open. And oh yeah, he's been also promoting Aftershock, but I don't think Aftershock is scam. He might have been just promoting the referral links. But this is pretty much my like initial investigation on SONO Saga and all of his scams that he has been running out on the deflating space. And it's a lot of duplicates right now, a lot of shit projects, and it's I just gotta say, it's looking pretty bad. But thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. If you have any questions or any evidence, well, you can hold me on Twitter or Telegram, and I will be there to answer any questions. But the tokens named on this video are definitely something you want to dump right now. Not Mero or Black Hole specifically, because those just had a trading partnership, but the developers are still cool though, so they're not actually doing any dumping themselves. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.